something else happened, and I want to tell the world about it. I picked up this particular thing called the Burning Book of Khorne, Volume 1 and 2. So I have to equip each progressive thing until I finally get this, and there's a chance I might get the next one if I basically fight enough battles, and then I would get the next one if I have this equipped on me. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's just a huge sacrifice. Why would I ever want to do that? But I just did it. And I actually did it in a fairly short amount of time. And I'll tell you how I did it, and I'll also tell you how this is actually not a giant sacrifice that you think it is. What you do, if you get this, right, the first one, the first volume 1 and 2, you equip it to somebody that you know you're going to fight, like maybe a bunch of small little armies in the area or something, like basically knowing that you'll fight multiple battles. Doesn't have to be a huge battle, it could just be one general, like a single general or a couple of units. Doesn't matter how many it is, as long as a battle is fought. If you fight it, then you may get the next one. But the point is, you have to fight maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4, in order to finally get this one. Once you get this one, you can put it on another general. The only way to get to the next version of each one of these is if you are fighting with the general that has this on him, or this, or that. You can't, like, okay, so if you kept this on your general, you can't get books 5 and 6, even though you already have 3 and 4, if you're only equipping 1 and 2. You have to take this off, then put this on, and then you'll be able to get here. Same thing with this one. You take this off, put this on, and then you'll be able to get here. Now, you can do this with multiple generals, or you could just do it with one. The thing is, it's recommended you don't do it with just one, because if you do that, then it'll take a little bit longer, because you have to keep this on for an entire turn. So you can't take it off until the next turn. Somewhat of an exploit that you can do, where if you know an army is going to attack you over the end turn, and if you have just gotten like the next level or something, you can equip the next one on the previous turn, and then over the end turn, an army will attack you. Technically, that counts towards the battles fought with these things on, right? So then the turn completes, you're on the next turn, and you can immediately unequip this if you were to happen to get the next burning book, right? The next thing to put on. Now, while all of these attributes are really bad, you can relatively get all the way to books 7 and 8 fairly quickly if you know that all of your generals are going to be fighting multiple battles, or at least 2. Because it really doesn't take that many battles to get to the next level if you already have books 1 and 2. Because then you'll get to 3 and 4, then equip 3 and 4, then you might get to 5 and 6, you fight maybe 1, 2, 3 battles. One time I had 5 and 6 equipped, actually, and I basically fought one battle with Grom. Immediately, after one battle, he got this. But it's random. You don't know if that's going to happen. Okay. Once you get this, all you have to do is equip it, and then end the turn, and then this event will occur. You may be thinking, this looks so bad, like negative 200 with all factions, Khorne corruption plus 1,000, like this is just ensuring that there will be some sort of, corruption or something, and then like public order will go down and all that. It's terrible, right? Don't worry, it will go away. If you're not Khorne, you don't want that. This is an item. You can only put it on one lord, and it only affects that one lord, and then that one lord will also have corruption. So this is really only good if you're like a chaos faction. Instead, you're going to pick destroy the books. If you do that, then this is attributed to your faction forever. Oh no, all this Khorne corruption is on all my provinces and all that. Don't worry, Khorne corruption negative 100 for all provinces, meaning that the next turn after you do this, all that Khorne corruption, gone. All of those public order problems, they'll just vanish. It'll actually be even better because you'll actually get +3 control in addition to all of that corruption going away. So I just wanted to make that a public service announcement because I had no idea what the hell I would do in this case. but now I do, and I want everyone else who doesn't know what to do to know now. And now we can continue.